Beans are an amazing source of plant protein. People really underestimate the value of beans. We're so accustomed in our culture to thinking that meat is the only viable source of protein. It's certainly highly overrated, meat is, and beans are highly underrated. Beans have been used for centuries, thousands of years across the globe as a viable and economical source of rich protein, iron. People forget that pinto beans and black beans are a rich source of iron, particularly for women and children who are needing to increase their iron consumption. There are more bean varieties on this planet maybe than there are people. I'm a big bean fan. I used to be called the Bean Queen. I used to enter cook-offs for beans, so when you think of beans, think of Barbra. There are pinto beans, black beans, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, azuki beans, you name it. Every culture has a favorite bean. There's black-eyed peas in the South. There's red beans and rice in Louisiana. There's black beans in Argentina and Chile. There's frijoli, pinto beans in Mexico. Every culture uses beans as a base of protein. It has attained a bad reputation because meat eating became associated with having wealth. So the bean-eating populations were sort of disparaged because it was thought that, only peasants and poor people ate beans. Well, it turns out that they're smarter than we are, because people that eat beans and plant foods as a staple of their diet have the lowest rates of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes in the world. So they have something to teach us. A 1-pound bag of beans will feed a family of 4 for 3 days, and it costs 59 cents. As well as the bean provides fiber. Meat does not provide fiber at all. Beans provide B vitamins, and they provide iron, like I said. Again, a person that's a vegetarian who uses beans and seeds and lentils and split peas as a source of protein in the diet have the lowest rates of breast cancer in the world. Again, it's believed that using the plant protein as a source of nutrient adds that necessary fiber to the diet. Fiber binds to excess circulating estrogen, excess cholesterol, and triglycerides. It balances blood sugar. One of the big ballyhoos in the cancer world today is to try to regulate blood sugar, not to have those extreme highs and lows, which not only create stress, but also, what is that doing in the cancer environment? Eating beans as a steady diet, having beans as a plant protein once a week instead of any meat or fish will increase your body's intake of fiber and help to regulate the blood sugar in the diet. I know what everybody's thinking right now. Beans make me bloat, for lack of a better word. The reason that happens is because we do not eat enough fiber in the American diet. Beans have a very complex set of carbohydrates, which is wonderful. That's the regulating of the blood sugar aspect. But it can make you gassy if you're not used to it. So what you do is you start out slow. If you're really thinking after watching this video about changing your diet and incorporating more plant foods, you're going to get gassy. The object of the game is to start slow. So add a 1/4 cup of beans to your diet, top it on a salad, put it in a corn tortilla with some salsa and some chopped up spinach, and start with a 1/4 to 1/2 cup a day and gradually increase that, and your body will build up those beneficial enzymes in your gut that help you digest it. Isn't that amazing? Beneficial enzyme in your gut are also a potent cancer fighter. People don't want to talk about their gut in the cancer battle, but in the ancient world, in ancient medicine, they knew that the gut was the seat of health. That's because we make 5 pounds of beneficial enzymes in our gut. We also make vitamin K that help us digest food and increase immunity. Who would have thought a simple bean could do such a great thing?